Were you okay with the first 17 and a half minutes of the third the other night?
Well, I was okay with everything except we didn't box out at the net, and we had two under us on the 6-on-5, and guys weren't doing the right job. So I thought we didn't give up many chances at all in the third, but the problem is we gave up 2 layups, so we didn't give our goalie a chance to make the save. So that pass off the pads to the guy driving the middle when we had 2 guys above him, it makes no sense to me. And then the 6-on-5 or 5-on-6 when we have that many, we're that outnumbered that bad at our own net. To me, that's the job. If the puck goes through goalies, that's their responsibility. But if they're shooting into empty 6x4s, that's your responsibility as a team. And so we got to figure out a way to do that better. I liked our game. I thought the first 10 minutes we wanted some guys' autographs, so we watched them for a bit. Once we got that sorted out, then we got playing.
What have you liked out of Connor Brown's game in the last couple of days?
Speed, tenacity, intelligence, go with the puck. He's a real good hockey player. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he scored quite a bit in the past. In junior, he scored like crazy. We think he can score at this level and be a real good support player. But his speed, and it's not that he skates faster than anyone else, hockey sense is better, and so he gets there quicker.
Do you feel like your special teams are coming around?
Yeah, sure. They've done some good things. Our power play is starting to get a little more organized. Our penalty kill, when we added Smith today, gives us a right-hand face-up guy who can penalty kill too. So that was a concern for us. Hyman and Leo are taking all the draws and they don't play center. So we want to shore that up. But that's like the red flag or the beeper is the goals against. Any way you look at it, you can't. I like that we score lots and we're entertaining, but I like winning too. So you got to keep it out.
Mike Austin and William are talking about how they both like the puck, and yet it's working really well with them. What makes them click despite that?
Well, Hyman gets him the puck.
Yeah.
So let's not get carried away with all that other stuff. Yeah. Just Hyman goes and gets it, gives it to him and stands in front of the net. That's not a bad thing.
Hey, Mike, when you can point out what's happening in the third period of late, does that make it easier though for the younger guys to absorb the losses where those things don't pile up mentally?
Well, it's interesting. I don't think they're piling up mentally at all. I thought we got outplayed in Winnipeg in the third period because we stood around and watched. We went into mini. I thought we played pretty darn good. Holy God, when I look at that game. Then where do we go after mini? Chicago, once again, I liked our game. I thought we were on top. We had great scoring chances down the stretch, hit the post. We had the puck. They shot it in our net. We got to learn how to keep it out of our net. And it wasn't goaltending. So let's not leave here and say that was goaltending. That was all on us. So, I like what's happening. I'd like to have one more point than we have. No, I'd like to have a whole bunch more, but I'd like to have one more. So we got to find a way over these next segments to get 7 points in one of those segments to make up for what we just dropped.
But I guess what I meant was, though, when pinpoint these things that are happening, with a young group, you might have to guard against the mental side of it. But we can say, okay, guys, here, this, and this.
Well, I guess, being solution-based, I think, is important in anything in life, and when you can point out what we got to do to get better, I think that's good. But I don't think any of our young guys are,
I'm not suggesting that they are.
I think they're doing just great. I think when you look at the 2 goals we gave up last game, they're clearly veteran guys who made those mistakes, not kids. I don't think we backed off at all. I think our attitude's good. I think we work hard and we practice hard. We haven't found enough ways to win. And even though we've played well lots of times, but what you're saying is you get tired of saying we played well and we lost. You want to be reinforced? We will be.
Ben Smith make the club better, at least add some defensive depth?
Well, it adds penalty killing for us, right? So it gives us another penalty killer, and we wanted to free up Brownie to play in a different spot to give Naz and Leo had a lot of pace last year on their wing with them, and we feel with more pace they can spend more time in the offensive zone for us, so that's what we're looking for.
You've got the 2 Florida teams coming up this week. We're 2
They're
deeper
good.
Teams in the league. Yeah, is it attention to detail that much more important?
Well, for sure. They're deep teams. They're good teams. Montreal's the same, so it's a good challenge for us. We started, I think we played 1 at home and 4 on the road, and so it's an opportunity to get going at home, and it's going to be a real test. We understand that.
What's the future hold for Milan when he's on waivers today?
Yeah, it's a real good question. We're in a situation, we'll see what happens. Someone claims him, great for him. If not, with Greeny and the like and him, we're all in the same situation there that we can use him at any time, and will probably. I don't think anything here is like forever, if that makes any sense. I don't think that's it at all. We just had an opportunity today. We had to make a decision quicker because a player was on waivers that we've had in the past who fit a niche for us, and then we got things to work out over time. But
We got with the Marlies if unclaimed, I guess.
yeah, that's okay. That would have been the quicker way to say that. He'll be with the Marlies for unclaimed. Why don't you just ask the question like that? Hey, what else?
Is Josh Levo ready to return?
No, but he's healthy enough to return.